So we are back, and let's do mine, because number one, mine is just far superior, and number two... So, we're going to start off with the first match. Randy Orton versus Tommaso Ciampa.
See, and you have Randy Orton in your WrestleMania.
Oh, I do. Okay, I didn't think I did. So, why I said this, because people want this match. These two are very similar in gimmicks. They've had their spouts, and I think this would start with a program at TakeOver where Ciampa's talking a bunch of trash online. Randy Orton does not respond to it whatsoever. Get that social media clout. Right. Randy Orton hits RKO out of nowhere on Ciampa at a TakeOver where Ciampa wins. We kick that off right there.
Nice.
At this point, Bobby Lashley will not have the United States champion. I have Riddle versus Ricochet for the United States champion because I have Ricochet joining Retribution. And this is the match because Ricochet and Riddle had a tag team match or whatever, and Ricochet betrays him, lays down for the pin, and joins Retribution.
Okay.
And then they have their match for the United States champion at WrestleMania.
Okay.
Seth Rollins, AJ Styles.
Okay.
It's a match we haven't seen yet. And I think with Rollins coming back, it would be a great program to start, even at the Royal Rumble. Either one or the other eliminates each other. It'd be a wonderful thing. Even if
this is your Royal Rumble betrayal match.
Right. This is my Royal Rumble. Oh, AJ Styles eliminates Rollins or vice versa.
Very much akin to my Rollins and my Rollins and Sheamus match.
Right. This is your SmackDown Raw. This next one is based out of not only respect, but the Women's Royal Rumble. I have Bianca Belair versus Beth Phoenix. Okay. Phoenix can still compete. She is still signed with the company, and this would be a great one to start at the Royal Rumble.
Okay.
Let's build this up nice with Bianca Belair and Beth Phoenix. And like I said, it's all respect.
Right.
I have Big E versus Cesaro for the Intercontinental Champion, just because Cesaro is on this roll. I think this would be a great one-on-one, especially both of them at the top of their games right now.
Right.
It'd be a great match. Now, this one is interesting. Becky Lynch wins the Royal Rumble, but it's a three-way, everybody eliminates each other situation with Charlotte Flair and Bayley as well.
Okay.
Sasha Banks is champion. We have a four-way. Sasha Banks, Bayley, Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch.
Okay.
We have this NXT Women's Championship match from a couple of years ago for the SmackDown Women's belt. All of them are at the top of their game. You know it'd be a killer match. And finally, Daniel Bryan beats Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble for the Universal Champion. Okay. I have Shinsuke Nakamura to win the Royal Rumble.
Okay.
And then they have a match at WrestleMania. Dream match.
Right.
Both of them are there. I don't know how long Daniel Bryan is going to be there. If they want to strike when the iron is hot, this is it right here. For the Universal Champion, that's the closeout night one for me. And I think that's a sweet card. Night number 2. This one is weird. Asuka, Io Shirai, and Kairi Sane for the Raw Women's Champion. Okay. Io Shirai is somehow involved in some kind of match, or as she's in the Women's Rumble, making her intentions clear that she wants to face Asuka at WrestleMania.
Okay.
Out of respect or whatever. They are buddies, but then tension starts building. Asuka goes heel again. Kairi Sane comes back and tries to be peacekeeper between them over the next couple of weeks on Raw and on NXT, so you get double exposure. And then it's like, okay, but then Io Shirai or Asuka, whoever turns heel, attacks Kairi. They all have a fight. Triple threat, women's champion. Boom. Okay. Next one. I have this one is weird because it is Kevin Owens versus Adam Pearce. Okay. Kevin Owens keeps losing and losing. He goes crazy, turns heel. He turns heel on Adam Pearce. They book this match earlier on, so Adam Pearce has the opportunity to go through the tests and do all of that. They can book this nice, and I think this would be a really good match with Kevin Owens turning heel. This one is something that we wanted. We wanted this match, but they didn't because they're idiots. This is something that I even saw at SummerSlam. Finn Balor, the Demon Finn Balor, versus the Fiend Bray Wyatt for the NXT champion.
Okay.
Attacks Balor at TakeOver. Continues to play those mind games. even with Alexa Bliss involved. And Balor's like, you know what? I haven't done this character in a while. Let's do it. Demon at WrestleMania. Okay. That would be big. Shayna Baszler wins. Oh, wait, I have 2 Raw Women's Champions.
Yeah, you do.
I might be an idiot. I don't know why. So, Asuka, Io Shirai, and Kairi Sane is not the Raw Women's Champion match. It's Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey.
Are you sure about that? I'd rather see the Asuka, Io Shirai,
Kairi really?
Sane. Yeah.
Okay,
I think Shayna Baszler versus Ronda Rousey just kind of writes itself.
Okay. All right. This one will not be for the belt because then I don't have to switch the title to make it happen.
Right.
Shayna Baszler, Ronda Rousey. And I would have Jessamine Duke and Marina Shafir involved in this rivalry as well. Right. Just because these 2 are the biggest ones. These 2 improved the most. They have the best character work. And come on, this would be a great one for Rousey to come back in. Yeah. With mine, same thing. I have Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar. I just have it for night 2. Right. With Roman Reigns losing the Universal Champion at the Royal Rumble, he goes crazy. He becomes the mad tribal chief. He attacks all the family members in the most brutal of ways. He trashes the family. And he's like, I'm the best of this. Rock comes back because The Rock would have been like, other than Roman Reigns, one of the top guys in that family, trying to play some kind of peacekeeper. Roman Reigns attacks him. We have that match for WrestleMania. Great match. Next one. Now, this one needs a lot of context. Mm-hmm. Drew McIntyre goes full heel. He starts trash-talking everybody.
How the hell does that happen?
I'm just going to say it. Because they were going to do that with Goldberg anyway, so might as well do it now. He says, I can beat you, I can beat you, I can beat you, and he points at Samoa Joe. And he continues to trash him to a point where at Fastlane, Drew McIntyre attacks Samoa Joe fully and beats him up. Mm-hmm. Like, full-fledged attack, one of the most brutal things ever because McIntyre is, like, on this crazy train.
Right.
You get the Samoa Joe return versus Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship.
Okay, fair enough.
So, and that was really mine. I thought I was going to have a lot more to say about each one, but I was like, man, this would be a WrestleMania I would pay $50 for. I don't know about you.
Anyways, next week we have the Royal Rumble.
Royal Rumble. So I'm going to do the history of the Royal Rumble. Peanut Gallery is going to do something. We're going to have news. It's all going to be all fun and games, and you can all...
Yes. Are we also going to cover the India event?
Possibly.
Okay.
I'm thinking
there isn't a takeover before the Rumble, I don't believe.
Right. So we might do it just so we can fill out some time.
Right.
And also it's like the first one of a show, so it might feel differently. So it wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. We'll let you know.
Yeah, we'll let you know. But
follow us on social media. I have different personas, so go ahead and follow me. It's at Tigerhite on every single one. It's all the same. At Tigerhite.
Right. He says different personas because he's weird now. And also subscribe to our channels and also donate to our Patreon.
Yes, and be a patron. You can watch the show with us, and it's all fun and games. We all read a chapter of the Bible. We all go to bed at 8:30. So and when I say that, it is a lie.
When I say that, everything I said is a lie.
Yes. One of these things is not like the other. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the show, and as always, be
majestic.